Hey guys, it's Monica and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about travel because if you watch my vlog channel, I kind of travel a lot. I don't really know how I got into it. It just started happening. I get a lot of questions on how to save up to travel, how to save money while you're traveling, how to get the opportunities to travel, and just all sorts of stuff. I'm going to give you 7 tips, almost said 6, but we got 7 tips on how to save up money for travel, how to save money while you're traveling, and how to save money when you're buying your travel. Before I get into it, I'm going to be mentioning a lot of companies. I'm not sponsored by any of them. I have not previously talked to any of them. There will be some affiliate links, but anyone can do an affiliate link kind of thing. Also, if you like to watch travel vlogs and travel stuff, go subscribe to my vlog channel. I'll have it linked below. I'm at the airport like every week, seriously. Go check that out. Let's get started. It's 2017, guys. You can't use your piggy bank anymore to save up money. It doesn't really work like that. We have apps now. There's a lot of cool apps out there. The first one that I have for you is called Ibotta, and it's pronounced Ibotta because it's like I bought. It's basically like getting cash back for buying everyday products. So it's good for when you go to Target, Whole Foods, Vons, literally any grocery store. It doesn't have like every single product. What you do is you get on the app, you click on the store you're about to shop at, and you browse through and you just see if there's anything on your list that you're gonna buy anyways. You unlock the challenge, go buy the stuff that you were literally gonna buy anyways, come back, take a photo of the receipt, scan the barcode, and then you're gonna get cash back. You'll get like $1 back, 50 cents back, sometimes $4 back. It really starts to add up after every single trip to the store that you're doing, and that's money that you can start putting aside for that flight that you want to take, for that trip that you want to go on. You're not gonna make $1,000 overnight, but over time it'll add up and it's gonna help you pay for that dream trip. Tip number 2 is a website called Ebates, and it's kind of like Ibotta. You get cash back for when you're buying things, but it can be used a lot more frequently for shopping, like clothing and makeup and travel. That's a big thing. I've never talked to Ebates in my life. I promise this isn't sponsored. I promise you. It's actually just a really cool website because when you're gonna book your dream trip, do it through Ebates, because whatever travel website you're gonna use, you can get cash back through Ebates. If you were gonna book your trip through Expedia, let's say you're gonna buy your flight and hotel on Expedia.com. If you do it through Ebates, you'll get 10% cash back on that. You know, you might be spending $1,000 or $2,000 on your flights and hotels, and then to get 10% cash back on that, you're gonna get like $100, $200 back. You'll be able to use that on like food or activities or whatever when you're on your trip. Like, it's actually a very substantial amount, and it's actually really, really cool. Ebates is awesome. The next app I'm talking about is Hotel Tonight, and it shows you hotels around you or the place that you're traveling that tonight there's just randomly really good deals because they have vacant rooms. So you can do it for like tonight, tomorrow, within the next week, very short time spans, and you can find some good deals. I'm not someone who's gonna spend hours comparing hotels. That's a waste of my time. I just want you to show me the best price. It's definitely for if you're more of a last minute person though, me. The next tip that I have is to be flexible if you can. Lift that leg up. No, I'm just kidding. Be flexible on the days that you travel, because certain days are gonna be so much cheaper to fly and have a hotel. Just don't fly on Sunday, let me tell you. It's always so expensive. Saturdays and Sundays are expensive. Fridays are expensive too. If you leave on a Thursday, it's gonna be a lot cheaper. I fly back and forth from LA to Seattle very frequently, and I usually will leave on a Thursday versus a Friday because it's so much cheaper. Hotels are gonna be the same way. Obviously, they're gonna be more booked on a Saturday and a Sunday versus a Tuesday or a Wednesday night. If you can do your trip Monday to Monday versus Sunday to Sunday, and you're gonna save more on your flight. If your job situation allows you to do that, I know you can't always, so that kind of sucks. If you can, really try to, because you'll save money. Also, when you book your trip, airlines are kind of sketchy because they will mark up the price of a flight depending on the day of the week and the time. It's really weird. What I would recommend doing if you're really looking into booking a trip and it's a little bit in advance is look up the flight every single day, and you're gonna notice it's gonna cost less on a Tuesday if you book it on a Tuesday versus if you book it on a Saturday. It's really weird. There's articles on it and everything. Airlines do this all the time. It's really weird. What I would recommend doing is look up that flight every day for a week and notice which day it was the cheapest. Let the week go around again and go to the cheapest day and then book it on the cheapest day. I've heard that Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern time or something like it's cheaper, and it kind of makes sense. There's less people on the internet on a Tuesday versus on a Saturday thinking about like planning and booking their trips. It kind of makes sense. So if you didn't know that, now you know, and you could save money that way too. Traveling is a luxury, and a lot of people aren't gonna wanna put forth the money to travel when you could be putting it toward your rent or your education, all these things. That's why I think it's really hard for people to travel sometimes. They're like, I can't justify this. To justify it, it's really all about cutting back on the little things, and then it's like that money that you're putting away, and then like you're justifying it. You know what I mean? Because you're like, I wouldn't even have had that. My tips for cutting back on the little things are, there is an app called Gas Buddy. It's really straightforward. It just shows you the cheapest gas stations near you. It has like a ton of users, and it's just like a user updated app. Like people are just updating it when they see it and kind of helping each other out. You could be at a gas station and it's $3 a gallon. Then you get on Gas Buddy and you see maybe like a block away you didn't even see, it's like $2.49 a gallon, and then you're gonna save some money. So that's a helpful little app, because paying for gas sucks. So sucks. That's just a perfect example of saving a few dollars here and there that then you can put towards travel. My next tip is to use public transportation. It is not scary, it's really not dangerous, but it's also not luxurious. It's not, but you can save a lot of money while you're on your trip, or just if you're doing it day to day, you're gonna save money. Here's an example. So my house in Washington, it's like 20 miles away from the city of Seattle. If I'm gonna go into the city, it's 40 miles round trip. That's gas money, kind of annoying, but parking in Seattle is so expensive. If you're gonna be there more than 2 or 3 hours, you're gonna pay like $20 to park. That's dumb, okay? That's so dumb. If you're gonna go to an event, like a Mariners game, parking, they jack it up to like $40. Well, my baseball ticket didn't even cost that much. What the heck? What you can do to save money is, you know, look up the public transportation near you. Maybe it's a bus, maybe it's a light rail system, monorail, like whatever tube station. In Seattle, for me, it's the light rail. So I drive only 10 miles to get to the light rail stop. Parking there is free. You buy a $2 ticket to get on the light rail. It takes you right to where you need to go in the city. It's perfect. You come back and then you get your car and you spent $2 versus like 22 or 24 or like whatever you're going for. Just things like that, like using public transportation more is gonna save you money. So my last tip for you is kind of dumb, but honestly, it has saved me a lot of money over the years. It's just finding dupes for things. Think about like your favorite store. I love going to Urban Outfitters, but their clothes are so cute, but overpriced, okay? So I'll go into Urban Outfitters and I'll browse and I'll find like a million things that I want, and I'll want to buy them, but I'll walk out of the store and I'll check Forever 21 first and see if I can find very similar things there first. And usually I can, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad that I didn't buy the Urban Outfitters, because it would have been like $69. They always price things at $69. Like, do you think you're funny? It'll be like $69 versus at Forever 21, it's like $15. And you're like, what? And it's probably like a clothing item that's gonna go out of style quick anyway. That's a tip for when you're just impulsively buying things, you know? Like, I could tell you, if you wanna travel, like, don't spend your money. Don't buy extra Starbucks, don't buy clothes, but like, you're gonna do it, okay? You're a human, you want things, but just do it smarter. Find the cheaper versions. All right, you guys, those are my 7 tips to save money for travel and while you're traveling. I hope this helps you. Also, be sure to check out my vlog channel. I travel on there a lot, so if you like watching that, like I just went to Hawaii recently. That was fun, it was pretty epic. We jumped on a trampoline in the middle of the ocean, it was crazy. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Comment below where you wanna travel. I genuinely wanna know. I'm gonna read the comments, I'm gonna reply to some. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at hairodynamic, Instagram at monicachurch to see where I'm traveling next, and I'll see you guys next weekend. Bye.